All right, everybody. Welcome to our first Domestic Violence Batterers group. My name is Ray Rafferty. I'm going to be the leader of the group for this session here. Since today is the first session, I just wanted to take this opportunity to introduce myself. And then after that, we'll kind of go around and we'll do little introductions of everybody else. And we'll take it step by step. Okay, guys? All right. My name, like I said, is Ray Rafferty. I'm going to be the leader of the group. My job is really to help facilitate this group, facilitate the meeting. Okay. The main reason why we're here, as you guys know, this is a domestic violence batterers group. Everybody here is here for that reason?
Yes.
Yes? Everybody's in the right group, the right place?
Yes.
No,
No?
I don't think that I really belong in this group, but I guess
Okay.
I'll just wait and see.
Okay.
We all don't belong in this group.
Well, why don't we, you're here for the domestic violence batterers group, right?
Yes.
Okay. So why don't we just go into it a little bit further and we'll kind of tackle things as they come up. Sound fair?
Yes.
Okay. All right, before we get started, would like for the group to come up with some ground rules. We're going to be going over some hot topics. Some of us are going to be disclosing some real personal information. Okay, so together, I want to be able to come up with some ground rules for our group. Okay? Does anybody have any ground rules that they want to throw out there? I'm just going to write these down as you guys throw them out there.
No interruption while another person is talking.
Okay, so one person talking at a time?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
No judgment.
No judgment?
What we discuss stays in this group.
Okay, it's a good one. The confidentiality. Can we all agree that some of the stuff we're going to be talking about is personal, and that what happens in this room stays in this room amongst this group? Does that sound fair enough for everybody?
Yes.
I think that's great that we can all come to an agreement on that. I think that's a real important piece. If we're going to be diving into our inner selves and talking about our own family lives, I think it's important that we trust each other on that basis. That we don't take what one person is saying and put it out there and air in somebody else's dirty laundry. You know, we all have our story, and I think it's good to have that respect and that confidentiality within this group. Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good one. Put a star next to that one. Anybody else?
Respect each other's opinions.
I think that's a great one. Definitely respect each other. You said respect each other's opinions, right?
Yes.
Anybody else have any others? Come back to this one. Any other ground rules anybody wants to throw out there?
No,
You guys okay with those?
Yep.
All right, guys. I think that's a good foundation. It's a good starting point. At this point, I just kind of, since we do have that confidentiality, I want this to be an honest group. I think everybody will get out of it what you put in. I think if we open up with each other, use each other's stories and successes, we should be able to bounce ideas off of each other and hopefully grow as a group. Okay? So right now I would like to go around, and I want you to tell me, put this up here so you guys can. It's gonna stick to this wall or not. Just tell me who you are, why you're here, and what you're looking to get out of this group. Does anybody want to start? Anybody feel comfortable? Okay.
My name is Tara Deb. And I'm here because I'm trying to see if I can regain my paramour's trust.
Okay.
I don't have a problem though.
Okay. What is it that brings you here? Why are you here today?
There was an incident that happened with Travis.
Okay. Travis is your
He's my husband.
husband, okay? You want to go into that a little further, or we want to dive into that a little bit later?
There was some confusion.
Okay.
I'm just very emotional
Okay.
right now. I woke Travis up and I told him that he needed to leave. I felt that I was out of control. And then I did it again. Oh my God. I grabbed the bat and I spoke at her. I was angry. I was upset. But I love him. And we're gonna be together this time.
What is it that you would like to see come out of this meeting? What outcome would you like to see happen?
I want Travis back. And I just don't want him to do the things that he did to make me upset.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that.
The other thing I just want to say is, I hope I be safe in this group. I didn't know it was gonna be so many people of color.
Okay. Do you feel safe so far? Is there something here that somebody has done or said that doesn't make you feel safe, or?
Well, I wanna give this a try, for
Okay.
Travis' sake. I don't know her name, but she was a little forward when we first started the group.
You're talking about this lady
Yes,
over here?
she was a little forward.
How do you mean?
I felt a
forward?
little intimidated the way she cut me off when I said I didn't have a problem.
Okay. Well, listen,
I'm willing to give this a try.
I appreciate you able to give this a try, and, you know, part of the reasons why we wanted to go over ground rules is we want everybody to feel safe here. We want everybody to have a voice, everybody's got their own opinion, and I think it's important to, Herman, you believe you said earlier, respect each other.
But I've never had a problem with the blacks.
Okay, good. Well, hopefully we don't start now, right? Does anybody want to go next? Okay?
My name is Lizette. I'm here because I do have a problem, have an issue, have a lot of anger. And when my boyfriend doesn't do what I ask him to do, I do react and I hit him. I do love him, and, you know, I do want to have a family with him and, you know, have children in the future, but he told me that I need to get my anger under control if I want my relationship to continue.
I noticed you have an accent.
Yes, I do.
Where are you from?
I'm from South America.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is it that you would like to see? What would you like to get out of this group? What outcome?
Since I know that I do have an issue, to learn how to control my anger.
Thank you for sharing. 2 down, 3 to go. Anybody?
This is bullshit, man. Why are you asking her where she's from? What does that got to do with this group?
It's a good question. The only reason I ask is people are all different. We're all different. We all come from different backgrounds, we all come from different cultures,
But that's not why we're
different
here.
places.
That's not why we're here. We're here for domestic violence. Well, you
Isn't
gotta
it
ask where
black
she's
always
from.
angry anyway?
All right, let me I'm gonna deal with this one first, and then we're gonna come back and touch that,
You don't
okay?
deal with me.
This one.
This
You
question,
gonna
this
deal with
question
me?
over here. Well, the question that you had was, why does it matter? Me, I'm just trying to get to know her. I noticed something about her accent, and just trying to get a little bit more from her, a little bit of her background. That's all. And, you know, everything I say here, everything that I do or say is never meant to insult, never meant to tear down, break down. You know, and if I do say something that offends you or upsets you, feel free to ask me, okay? Because I'm confident that where I'm coming from is a good place. You know, I'm here hopefully to try to help us all grow, to help us all get to that next step that we want. So, you know, if that offended you, me asking that question, I apologize. That was never my
You
intent.
ain't offending me. That's just asking what's it got to do with this
Just-
group. We're here for domestic violence, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, not me.
What?
I'm not here for that.
But why are you
For
here?
what?
See, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Did you see how she looked at me?
I did not, but I was looking over this way, and
I feel very intimidated.
okay. Is there anything that we could do to make it feel less intimidating?
She just looks so angry and upset.
No, I'm not angry. I'm not supposed to be here. I was made to come here.
Okay.
Are you on parole?
Why don't
Yes.
we,
But what that got to do with it?
before we go into that, let's try to finish up some of the introductions, because I know we're running out of time for today's session. I would really like everybody to get down to who they are and at least cover the three bases. I know you were kind of going into yours.
Well, my name is Kim, and I was told to come here. If I didn't come here, I would have to go to jail. But I really don't belong here.
Okay. What would you like to see come out of this, Kim?
I'm not sure yet,
Okay. That's fair?
because like I said, I don't belong here.
Okay. And that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Two left for introductions.
All right. My name is Xavier. Why am I here? I'm here because I choked my spouse. I don't want to talk about why. And what I plan to get out of this. I guess not get to the point of wanting to choke somebody else in the future.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Sir?
I'm here because the judge says that's the only way I could get to see my kids, and, you know, because I got, that bitch just took my kids, and I want to see my kids. That's why I'm here. I just want to see my kids.
Okay. So this is something that you have to do in order to get to that.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Okay, fair enough. Is there anything besides seeing your kids that you would like to see get out of this meeting?
Not really.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, guys.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, of course.
We all shared our names. You know, told them to us.
Rick.
Rick.
What was it, the rig, I'm sorry?
Rick.
Rig?
Rick.
Rick, sorry, okay. All right, guys, we are running out of time for today's session, but I wanted to wrap up by just kind of bringing everybody together again and summarizing everything that we kind of went over. You know, we went over introductions. I think we went over a lot of important ground rules, the foundation for where we go from here. Respect, confidentiality amongst the group, and there's gonna be some intense moments, and that's okay. We're talking about real lives, real people, real things. If it didn't get intense or heated or passion or emotions involved in this, you know, I would say that we're not getting all that we should be out of this. As long as we know that we can get